Namaste. Now, many people want to do the sadhana and the samshan because they feel very fascinated about doing the sadhana in the samshan. Now, you need to have a lot of precaution when you are doing sadhana and the samshan because when you do sadhana and the samshan, it is a lot of negative vortex will open up and you need to be very careful with that. First, now if you try to do sadhana on the Shamshan, lot of police problem will come because lot of people do associate the sadhana of Shamshan with that of black magic. They feel people who are doing black magic, people who are trying to do harm to others do sadhana in the Shamshan. So normally you cannot do sadhana in the Shamshan in the cities. Now I do not know the sadhana in the samshan in the villages because in the villages people are very sensitive to people who go into the samshan. I have a feeling it is more easier to do in Benares rather than in any part of India about doing the sadhana in the samshan. The second thing is you should have mastered the kavacha. The kavacha, it is that of Anganyasa, Karanyasa, Rishyadinyasa, and also the full body kavacha you should have mastered like that of Brahma Kavacham. Then only you can do the sadhana into the samshan. The second most important thing is if you are going to go into a particular day, that entire particular day will get spoiled. Suppose you are going to go in and do the sadhana on Tuesday. Now every Tuesday you are going to repeat it. You are going to have a what you call the day will slowly start becoming in the negative because the Samshan sadhana is opening up the negative dark energies and getting connected with the lower astral. So therefore you need to be very careful. It would be best advisable that you do not do the sadhana if you're going to work, you're going to do business, you're going to do all that thing. Don't get involved in this sadhana. Now there was a Muslim man who was doing sadhana in the Samshan. He asked me, Bhai Sahab, I never make money across. Why is that so? I told him, since you are doing the sadhana on the Samshan, now there will be a lot of black vortex energy which will be opening up, which will kill the Vasya Mogana Akarshanam of you. So that is why you are having a problem. I read the article somewhere that when you burn the hair, it is actually the blood is being burnt and it leaves a kind of a stench into the particular area, and it is advised in the scriptures that you should bath for 16 days continuously 3 times a day. So that is the main thing which is being done across for people doing the Samshan sadhana. And the second thing is talking about Savsadhan, sitting in the Shava and doing it, it is very rare. Very few people who are blessed, who have an excellent guru who has mastered the Savsadhan, will be allowed to do that particular sadhana. Many people will not be given the Shava. Suppose you take the Shava of somebody, they will get very angry and they will try to create a lot of disturbance for you. You cannot concentrate. The second problem is that there will be a lot of astral attack which will be happening. So at the most in the Harichandra Ghat or in the other ghats, you can see the body burning and think your own body is burning. That is all. Now therefore Jaggi Vasudev talking about doing Samshan Sadhana, that is why he is going to help by opening up the Samshan and doing all that thing. He's wanting to do the body. And also sometimes what happens is, or many times I have seen, whenever people visit the graveyard, immediately they have problem in the work and the business. That is why in India there is something called Shuddhi which is being done. So you also need to be very clear that you need to do the Shuddhi sadhana when you are doing that. And especially people like Jaggi Vasudev who are kind of half-baked in their approach and who have not done the sadhana should not promote this. He was doing Kala Bhairav sadhana. I told invariably it will go into the Samshan because he was not aware of that particular thing. So you need to understand that black vortex will open up. So Daridram and Rinam Vyayam, which means Daridram means poverty, Rinam means debts, Vyayam means excessive expenditure, sickness will all trigger. So you should know how to use the black vortex and do the sadhana across. So I request you to find a proper scriptural text, and also some of the tantric texts are very, very abrupt in telling you should kill a person, use that person for the shav sadhan. Now that is something very dangerous. You will end up in jail. You can have a lot of problem. The other particular problem is when the black vortex opens up, you need a strong will, and the kavacha has to be put so that the spirits don't tear up your aura and chakra and try to invade your body. Now that is very, very tough, because you need to really have a strong will to overcome that particular thing. So for that you should be able to fast for a number of days, and you need the guidance of the Guru. Basically in Shav Sadhan what happens, the astral vortex of death which is being opens up, and you go through the entire astral vortex and come back to the reality, because that astral vortex connects towards the divine light for a few moments or a few hours when the death of the person happens up. That is why during Shav Sadhan many people also die across. Therefore, it is very, very important that you approach the tantric sadhana in a very, very careful manner. Unless and until you are very competent and you have a guru and you have done a lot of research, please do not get involved in the sadhana. Don't fantasize all about it. It can have a lot of problem. You can also reach God in different manner. So please do this particular sadhana with lot of care. Thank you.